Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. OCG Metagame Breakdown for May 2016. It has been a clean month since my last video about the OCG metagames. Let's take a quick look at their metagame, at their format for past month, so May 2016. Quickly, to refresh our memory, their format for April 2016, as you see here, the Dark Illusions and the new movie cards were just released. Also their huge nuke ban list that hit pretty much every top tier deck over there, as you see here in the right corner, gave other decks the chance to do well. As a result, Blue Eyes came out on top, sitting at about 27%, followed by rank 3 variants featuring Burning Abyss, Speed Droids and Phantom Knights. Then we had Metalfoes featuring Odd-Eyes variants sitting at about 12%, followed by Monarchs and Pendulum to end up the top 5 with. But now, 1 month later and thus 1 big month into the new releases, we can see a few changes for their format. Before I show the percentages, again guys, feel free to check out the lists on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization websites, feel free to check out the link in the video description. Today, at least yeah, for the past month, we've got about 326 deck lists, which is actually a lot. So all percentages here are from the available and topped deck lists that topped a certain locals / regionals type of tournament in the OCG for the past month. First deck, no surprise, with the most recent, at least the most tops currently in the OCG, and that's Blue Eyes, with a few variants like with Chaos Max being the ritual variant, or a more turboish version is also possible, but not too much has changed since last month. Blue Eyes can still be considered being the best, aka most represented deck in the top cuts with 26%, so slightly less compared to previous month. It's quickly followed by the rank 3 variants featuring Burning Abyss, Phantom Knights and Speed Droids. Again, no surprise here, rank 3 variants got a huge hit on their previous list, although it's still the second best feature, aka the second most represented deck in the top cuts at about 18%. But now, it starts being a little bit more interesting. Third place we have Metalfoes, 17%, so right after BA and variants. Here's an example decklist, and from all Metalfoes decklists, Cyberstein is popping up everywhere, for a good reason, since after you paid your 5k for Cyberstein, for example to special summon the Last Warrior from another planet, or Naturia Exterior I believe the name is, you can pop your own Stein with the Metalfoes to get a search and get your weak 700 deck monster off of the field. The new YgoPro is also making an appearance in a lot of decks like Metalfoes for example, providing for example Synchro Fodder and the tokens for a defense. Fourth place we have DDD's OCG.deck. Where's my TCG DDD support, Konami? DDD currently sit at about 12% and not much has changed with these deck lists. By the way, Pot of Cupidity is still very popular in a lot of decks in the OCG. And last, we have all Pendulum variants featuring Odd-Eyes / Metalfoes and Magia Spectre hybrids, sitting at a small percentage of only 9%. So Metalfoes are kind of fading away out of their format here. Same with one of the more honorable mentions here in the video. Monarchs got heavily weakened with their last list and is now, I think for the first time, out of the top 5. Here's an example list. Monarch Decks using their extra deck also featuring YgoPro, for example Ultimaya and Exceed plays. Another trend for Monarchs is that they are starting to main deck multiple copies of Vanity's Fiend. Of course, to counter their metagame. Next to Monarchs there's also Cleese, same as last format. And last, to end the video with, about 18% of the decks are quote-unquote rogue decks like Necros, yes Necros, Infernoids, which lost their reasoning, I believe it's at 1, Heroes, and a few Evil Swarm decks also popped up in the top cuts as well. Cubix, as you see here, also got, managed to get a few tops. But Cubix in general is still kinda a weak archetype. It needs more support, and Dark Magicians aren't really doing anything in the OCG. Here's an example Decklist, very similar to a list I used in one of my previous videos, but Blue Eyes is just stronger due to, for example, Chaos Max being not targetable. Yeah, that kinda nukes Dark Magicians. But okay, this is it, guys. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.